when the sun came up, the earth, everything was black, scorched. It felt like exactly how I felt. I learned things I didn't know before, like sometimes you have to scorch everything to start over. And after the burning, the soil is rich and the life can grow there. A life that is maybe even better than what was there before. Brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Sass here. I'm here to do the final episode, question mark, of Little Fires Everywhere. I'm not going to give a complete review, okay? I'm going to do a recap-ish. This is what I usually do when I do a series and there is a season finale or series finale. I just do a recap of the finale and I talk about the pros and cons of the season. And I definitely want to hear from you all about this series, okay? It definitely got people talking, child. All right. Now, like I said in episode 1, in my review, I have read the book. And it was challenging for me at times because certain things that went on in the show didn't happen in the book. If I will say, I will encourage you to go out and get this book. If you don't want to purchase the book, get an Audible, okay? It is fantastic. This book was well written. The storytelling was awesome. I mean, if the series was bomb, how good do y'all think this book was? Absolutely great, okay? And I would also like to say thank you for all of the women who put this series together for Hulu. Especially thank you to this woman, because without this woman, we wouldn't be having a discussion. Fantastic writer. Fantastic writer right here, okay? I don't know how to say her last name, okay? So Celeste, she is from Shaker Heights, Ohio, okay? Which I found, you know, very interesting. So thank you for her. To the actresses, honey, how can we leave them out? When I found out, you know, Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington has signed up to do this, I was like, please tell me Reese Witherspoon is playing Elena. And at first when I see Kerry Washington, I was like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing here. So when you got these two juggernauts, honey, okay, you could only know that this acting is just going to be off the charts, okay? And it was. To the younger actor and actresses, okay? To the girl who played Izzy, to the girl who played Pearl, to the girl who played Lexi, to the girl who played younger Elena, to the girl who played younger Carrie, honey, okay, to younger Mia, absolutely brilliant. If they do not get any Emmy nods, I'm going to be pissed off, okay? This was such a well-acted, well-written series, okay? Fantastic. Now, I would also like to say thank you to you all. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my subscribers who's been there for a minute. Thank you to my subscribers who hadn't even heard of this show, hadn't even heard of this book, but started watching because of my review. I appreciate you. I also would like to say thank you for the ones who commented respectfully. Okay? We're not here to agree. Okay? I'm not in front of this camera for you to agree with me all the time. You can disagree with me. We're adults. We're grown. Respectfully. Okay? Because I'm respecting you. Alright? Now, there have been Team Elena, Team Mia, you know, people battling it out. I mean, threats have been made. Poetry said that there have been threats. Okay? A friend of mine sent me a screenshot of some forum or thread or whatever she read. And this person actually put, "You are wrong. You are a racist. I'm going to find where you live and burn it down." wrote that. You all do know that these people aren't real, right? This is a book. These are fictional characters. This is not a true story. There's no Elena walking around for you to drop kick in the chest. There's no Mia walking around that you can just scold her and say, how dare you let your daughter talk to you like that? That's not how we do in my family. There's no Mia for you to do that to. These are fictional characters. And oh, spoiler alert, in the book, Mia's not black. Mia's not black, y'all. So, when I see, I'm thinking to myself, thank you, Lord, honey, because thank you, Lord, y'all did not cut a shine in my comment section. Thank you for being respectful. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. That's okay. Okay. I expect you to. But you do not have to be so passionate and making threats, not to you guys, but to all of whomever. Okay? Just sit back and enjoy the story. All right? Now, I'm going to hit the hot spots. I'm not going to go blow by blow, okay? Let's talk about the court proceeding. Let's talk about Linda and Mark versus BB. Okay, so we know that they are in a fierce battle, honey. Okay? BB wants Maylene. Linda and Mark are fighting to keep Mary Bell. So we have Linda on stand, and of course the, attorney is, basically saying, what do you know about an Asian child? Okay. How is a white woman going to raise an Asian child the way that they should be raised? So the attorney is just trying to make it seem like that Linda and Mark are not fit or should not have, Mary Bell because she comes from an Asian, background. And of course, Linda was like, listen, okay, I have been wanting a child for a long time. And it just so happened that Mary Bell was the child that came to me, okay? Asian or not. This is who, okay, I have. This is who I love. When that child walks to me. When that child reaches for, that child reaches. Who does that child reach for? That child reach for me. Who does that child, come to? That child comes to me. Even when they were waiting for the verdict, Mary Bell had called Linda Mama, okay? And Linda was just, head over, she was so excited to hear that, like any mother would be excited to hear that, okay? So, it's verdict time, and the judge ruled in Linda and Mark's favor. Y'all remember what Bill said? Bill said the BBs of the world do not win. So Linda and Mark got Mary Bell. Of course, BB was devastated. Y'all, what about the scene when BB was there with Maya and she was crying? Lord, honey, I was like, girl, you better let it out, honey. I mean, I felt that. She was crying from her gut. I said, oh my God. I felt so terrible for BB and, it was heart-wrenching. Okay, it was heart-wrenching. So, later on, we have Linda and Mark. Okay, they're happy. And they're in bed. And you see the baby monitor. And you hear, Mary Bell, crying and oohing and cooling and all that. And so Linda was about to get up. And Mark said, baby, she's fine. She's fine, honey. Let her sleep. Okay, she's okay. She's safe. But you know what? Linda thought about it. That split second, she thought about it. She thought I should go and check on my daughter. But she didn't. And what happened? Why was Mary Bell doing all that? Crying and cooling? Honey, BB was up in the room taking Maylene, child. BB got inside that house and took Maylene. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. So Linda, she got up, she goes into Mary Bell's room, and she sees that Mary Bell is not there. And honey, when I tell you this woman screeched, I said, oh, she is crying. She's gone. She took her. Mark, she's gone. She's took her. And Mark was like, what is going on? And then we see Maylene with BB in the car. And, yeah, she kidnapped the baby. I don't care who you think is right or wrong. I don't care if you think that Maylene is BB's child. I don't care if you think if Mary Bell is Linda and Mark's. That scene between BB crying and Linda screeching, that scene when BB was crying and Linda not seeing Mary Bell, you have to feel for both mothers. And isn't it something that BB took Maylene from Linda and Mark's house? I tell you, so good, so good. All right, now let's talk about this little love triangle between Moody, Trip, and Pearl. I'm gonna make this real quick. Now we know Pearl been carrying on with Trip, and of course Moody had feelings for Pearl. So Pearl, she's in the junkyard, child. And what about Moody, honey? He was sitting in the cut. Honey, he jumped out like Spider-Man. I said, Moody, if you don't stop it. Honey, Moody jumped out and said, you didn't think I was going to find out? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. So, of course, here's Pearl. Pearl is trying to, calm him down, reason with him, explain the situation. Then here comes Trip. Trip is like, yo, what? Wait a minute. Hold on, Moody. Let's explain. Let me talk to you. Moody ain't hearing it. Moody is not hearing it. So everybody is, trying to. So Pearl and Trip is trying to calm down Moody, and honey, it was just a hot mess. Moody started running off at the mouth. Trip said, now I'm telling you right now, you better shut that mouth. Moody said, I got time. Trip said, I do too. Boom. Honey, Trip done hit Moody right dead in his eye. So let the games begin. So they start fussing. They start rolling around on the ground, punching, kicking, scratching. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. Y'all are going to roll on a rusty nail and get some type of, you're going to need a tetanus shot. Get off that ground. And here's Pearl. You guys stop. Stop it! Stop it! Stop, guys, stop fighting! Here Pearl screaming to the stop fighting. And then Pearl in the back of her mind was like, now, are they fighting over me? Look on me! They fighting over me! Oh, y'all stop! Y'all stop it! Help! Help! These two guys are fighting over me! Help! Help! Trip, do you have abs? Trip, are those your calves? For when you been riding that bike? Y'all stop fighting now? Anyway, so Trip and Moody, how did they finally get into a fight, child? So, later on, we have Trip, okay? Trip is sitting on the couch. He mad, he pouting. Easy said something so good to him. Easy said, you do know Pearl's not yours, right? Pearl's not yours, honey. Pearl didn't want you. She didn't want you. You wanted her. You got shot down. Get over it. Okay, because of course, Moody was talking about how the popular kids, the rich kids, the white kids, all this stuff, the rich, popular, people always win. Anyway, Moody, honey, you got hit in the eye, and now you're sitting on the couch with a bag of peas. And it's so funny. Here, Moody with a split nose, with a busted nose, a black eye, Trip, his face all swollen up, scratches. Okay, Pearl. So, it's so funny. Pearl, she thought about that whole, love triangle. And so, here is, Mia, you know, and they were leaving. And she was like, you want to say bye to Moody and Trip? And so here's Pearl. Pearl was like, nah, I'm kind of over it, Mom. You know, I mean, they fought for me. They fought over me. That's really all I need to know. I mean, and let's be real, we're going to be moving anyway, so. You know, let them be brothers. So silly. So anyway, that whole thing just cracked me up. But anyway, so we have the court case out the way. We have that little love triangle out the way. And let's just talk about what we need to talk about. Elena and Mia. Okay. Now, this whole season, we have seen Elena start off as this perfect mother, perfect family, perfect house. Okay. Everything was going smoothly, and then she came across a woman named Mia, honey. And it all changed. Okay. Elena had this obsession with Mia. She became obsessed and unhinged. She absolutely did. And it was all about Mia, 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 Mia. How am I going to destroy this woman? Even though Elena says that this woman has come in and destroyed their lives. How am I going to destroy her by any means necessary? I don't care nothing about my husband's feelings. I don't care nothing about my children's feelings. I'm worried about me and how I'm going to destroy her. Okay. That was her whole thing. And can I just say, Reese Witherspoon acted her ass off. She literally took Elena out. She literally lifted Elena's character out of the book and ate it, and she embodied Elena. Honey, when I tell you Reese Witherspoon had Elena down pat. Oh, the vile, the meanness, the manipulativeness. Reese Witherspoon had Elena down pat. And then let's not forget the relationship she has with her daughters. Okay? She has a relationship with Lexi, where Lexi has to live up to here. Lexi has to be the most prettiest, the most smartest, you know, the girl that has to, you know, be top shelf. How does one girl live up to those expectations? Well, she couldn't. Lexi couldn't live up to that. No one can live up to what Elena wanted her to do. That is why Lexi, okay, stole Pearl's essay. Lexi could do that. Okay? Lexi could get it to Yale on her own. She needed the help of someone else. Pearl. She done went and got pregnant. Okay? Alright? Who did Lexi use name? Lexi used Pearl's name. Okay? So, all this is happening underneath Elena's nose, and honey, Elena is too involved with Mia to realize that her kids are out here kind of shine, child. But oh boy, oh boy. So Elena, of course, Elena being a journalist that she is, she goes snooping into the doctor's office, see Pearl's folder. So of course she assumes that Pearl, okay, had an abortion. And oh boy. Of course, Elena, child, she couldn't wait to run over to Mia's honey and tell her, right? Mia was like, yes. Honey, they going at it. Honey, Elena couldn't wait to tell Mia she was a no good mother. Okay, she couldn't wait. She could not wait to tell Mia that it was Pearl who had an abortion. Okay? So funny. Okay, Elena got her face cracked so many times this episode. She was just picking up chunks of noses, chunks of ears, chunks of lips. Honey, when I tell you Mia cracked her face, Mia was like, let me tell you something, helpful. You standing here at my doorstep trying to tell me I'm a no good mother? Okay, won't you go and talk to your daughter? Okay, won't you go and talk to Lexi? Okay, see, since Lexi was the one to use my daughter's name, okay, won't you go and talk to your daughter? That's what you do. And of course, here's Elena. What? 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 And she was like, I want you out. See, I was going to give you another week, but I want you out tomorrow. And so Mia said, fine, girl. And shut the door in her face. But that was Elena. And then let's talk about Bill. Okay? Bill done cracked her face. Bill finally let it be known that he knows about her little, New York tryst, and met up with Jamie and had dinner. Okay? Bill is sick of his wife. Honey, he done got to smoking. He drinking. Elena was like, you're smoking? He said, I sure am. Shoot. You done got me out here smoking with your craziness. You're crazy. Honey, he said, I know all about your trip and you paid for it. Okay? You paid for it. You're out there with Jamie. All right? What about years ago, huh? You went out there talking about you went to go get a pacifier? And you rendezvoused with that guy? Okay, that's all good. Well, guess what, honey? You have become obsessed with Mia. You have been treating this family like trash. You have treated me like trash. And guess what? I'm sick and tired of you. I'm sick of you. Now, I'm going to go and get a pacifier. I was like, honey, Bill tired. So he went out and he got, in his car. All right? And he's pissed. All right? So there's Elena. There's another cracked face. Elena's like, what is going on here? Why does my face keep getting cracked? Elena is a vile woman. Even when she was talking to Linda and they were waiting on the verdict of, BB, and when they was waiting on the verdict, she actually tells Linda, is there anything you can dig up on BB? My God. She never learns anything for her to be despicable about. She's going to do it. She's going to do it. Let's talk about Mia real quick. I'm not going to go into depth about Mia and Pearl. All right, I said all I had to say last week. But this week we have Pearl. Of course, this is the aftermath of Elena telling Pearl the truth. Honey, we all know that Elena, honey, she added a little bit of, salt to that sauce. Okay? We know Elena added a little bit to the story. So, we have Pearl. She's still upset with her mother because Elena was the one that told Pearl the truth instead of her mother. So, of course, Pearl, she's still pissed off. She done called Mia a liar. And, I want to hear from my dad. And, and all this. And so, Mia, she picked up the phone. And she found that little card that Mr. Ryan, Joe, had given her. She turned around and, honey, he still had the same phone number. 15 years, he still got the same phone number, honey. It's so funny. My friend called me, and she was like, child, in 15 years, they got the same phone number. I was like, yes. When I grew up, my dad had the same number. We had the same number for 30 years, So anyway, that's so funny. So Mia, she calls, and of course, Madeline answers, and Mia didn't say nothing at first, and she was like, is this the Ryan residence? And Madeline was like, Mia? And she hangs up. So anyway, so bottom line is, Pearl's in her room, still mad, still swelled up in the chest. Mia finally tells Pearl. And what happens? What happens? I'll wait. What happened when Mia finally told Pearl? Pearl accepted it. You know why? Because that's all Pearl wanted. What else would a 15-year-old girl want from their mother? The truth. And even when Mia was telling her, Mia was like, listen, I was in fear. I did what I had to do. She brought up the brother. She said she was disowned. Okay. And she felt like she was making the right choice. And she told Pearl, she said, that is why I paid for the legal fees for BB. Because I wanted to think maybe I was doing something through BB that I was making the right. Because in my mind, okay, Maylene is BB's child, just like you are my child, okay? And maybe I just wanted to feel like that I was fighting for Maylene just like I fought for you. Just like you are my daughter, Maylene belongs to BB, okay? So, of course Pearl understood that. And I will say the conversation between Mia and Pearl was absolutely fantastic. That scene couldn't have gotten any better. It was amazing. Kerry Washington, with all her facial expressions and her teeth, that woman can act. And the little girl that is playing Pearl, absolutely fantastic. When Mia told Pearl, okay, maybe Mrs. Ryan would have been a better mother to you than I was. Did you see the look on Pearl's face? That did it. That did it. It was never about Pearl not thinking that Mia would have been a great mother. It was about Pearl feeling like here is a woman who she has called mother, not telling her the truth. That's why she was upset, okay? And she had every right to be. Every right. Now, where do y'all think that Pearl should have screamed at her mother or, yelled at her mother? So what? Okay? Mia's reactions to Pearl is how Mia should have reacted to Pearl. Did y'all think that Mia was just going to be about it, tell Pearl to go outside and get a switch? Do y'all think that Mia was going to break out a belt and whoop her? No, that's not Mia's character. That's not even Mia's way. There's no way Mia would have had any type of blown back to Pearl. None. That's not even her character. Okay? All right, I'm going to close this up. Okay? All right, let's talk about Izzy and Mia. We all know that Izzy, have grown fond to Mia. And we know that Izzy have grown to love Mia. And, me and Izzy was talking. I read what Mia had told Izzy. Sometimes, you have such conflict and chaos. And you have something there. Sometimes you just have to burn it all down to let it regrow. Okay? And hopefully what comes back is what was there, originally. So, anyway, Mia was like, listen, you better take your tail home. Okay, so, of course, Izzy was like, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And so Mia was like, I'll see you later. And that's when you knew that Mia was leaving. And that there was by chance that she may not see Izzy again. And Izzy kind of knew just by her reaction. So, let's get to the nitty-gritty. Okay. Now, Elena has evicted Mia. And Mia and Pearl, packed up all their stuff and, they went to the Richardsons to drop the key off. And, they got in the car and Izzy had heard the door shut. So she goes outside, she looks. And child, honey, when I tell you Izzy had a fit. Izzy goes running outside. She's screaming because she sees the woman who she has legitimately fell in love with, okay? The woman that she sees as, a woman that needed to be, a woman that, let's just keep it real, as her mother, okay? Elena, okay? Mia is the mother that Izzy wanted, okay? So she's upset to see her leaving. She got the key, she's screaming, she's yelling, she runs into the house, child, and honey, she starts piling everything thing up on that bed. She got the gasoline, okay? And she's pouring it on it. And then here's the kids. Here's Moody. Here's Trip. Here's Lexi, okay? They're like, what are you doing? Stop it, stop it. And of course, Elena, she gets up. She's startled. She runs in there. She was like, what is going on? And she sees the gasoline. She sees Izzy's clothes on the bed or whatever belongings. And she says, are you crazy? Do you need mental help? Why are you doing this? And of course, Izzy was like, why did you evict her? Why did you make them leave? They're gone. They're gone. And so, of course, Moody and Trip was like, what? What's happening? What? And Izzy's like, Mia and Pearl, they're gone. Mom got rid of them. Mom evicted them. All this and that. Izzy is just the rage that has been built up in this girl. She's ready to explode. She even tells her mother, I was in love with April for a year. It wasn't just a fling. I was in love with her. Okay? And so she was going off. Izzy is talking to her mother, screaming, yelling. They're screaming at each other. And then Elena. Honey, she said those lethal, dangerous words, honey. Those fatal words. I never wanted you. Bang, bang! When I tell you that scene was nothing more than brilliant, amazing. Reese Witherspoon and the little girl that played Izzy shut that scene down. Did they not? I remember reading that in the book, and I'm thinking to myself, honey, they better bring it. And honey, they did. Did you see Izzy's reaction? It was like her mother literally spit in her face, which in actuality she did. Okay? And the other kids' reactions like, Mom! What is what? You know, Izzy was devastated. So Izzy runs out the room. And Elena couldn't be bothered. Moody is just, he is so upset. He's chasing Izzy. And he's like, stop it. Okay, stop it, Izzy. Please, please don't leave. Don't leave. So he runs upstairs. He's like, Mom, go after her. So here comes Lexi. Mom, go after Izzy. You go after her. You do it. My whole thing is, listen here. Now this is my whole thing. Child, honey, Moody and Lexi have licenses. Why did you go after your sister? Your mother just told her I didn't want you. You think she's really gonna go after her? Elena is a sick woman. Y'all go after your sister, daggone it. That's what I wanted to say. But anyway, of course, Elena was like, no, I'm going back to bed. And so here comes Lexi, honey. Lexi said, do you know how I am the way I am? Because of you. Okay? You put these expectations on me that I couldn't live up to. Okay? I didn't write that essay to Yale. Pearl did. Okay? I used Pearl's name at the abortion clinic because I could not talk to you. Okay? I did that. I had the abortion. I did. See, all this. Okay. I did that. Okay. I'm not perfect. She was screaming at Elena. I'm not perfect. And then Elena said, yes, you are. And slams the door. I said, child, bye. So, here's Izzy. She done ran away. And here's the three kids. And Lexi said, I've done had all I can have. And so here's Moody and Trip like, what are you doing? So Lexi, she grabs the gasoline can and she starts pouring it. She was like, look at what Mom has done to us. Look at what Mom has done to this family. Let's burn it all down. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the burn. Let it burn. So they got the match and burnt it down. So here's Trip. He's running into Elena's room. It was like, Mom, the house is on fire. You got to get out. We kind of set the house on fire with you in it. So Trip is getting his mom out of the house. And what was so great about this scene? Did y'all see Elena's face as she went by that bedroom door and she seen the little fires everywhere? Amazing. Such a great story. Oh, it was so good. Such a good scene. So, of course, here's the aftermath. Izzy's gone. The house is burnt down. Bill, he don't come back from driving around smoking and drinking. And so, we start at the beginning. Episode 1, the first 2 minutes, okay? We have the officer saying, where's Izzy? She's a minor. It's okay. Okay? Elena, who burnt the house down? Who is willing to set this house aflame with you in it? And honey, Elena looking like, who done it? What for? Elena said, I did. When in actuality, to truth be known, Elena did burn that house down. She didn't pour the gasoline. She didn't light the match. But Elena burnt that house down. Look at what all, happened in that house. Look at all the chaos and the pain that she brought to that house. To her children. Look at how she treated Izzy. Look at how she reacted to Lexi. Okay? She didn't even know that Lexi even had an abortion. But she was all quick to let Mia know Pearl did. She caused nothing but destruction, chaos, and pain. And in fact, yes, Elena did burn that house down. Okay? She did not pour the gasoline. She did not strike the match, but she sure as hell drove those kids to do it. Okay? Now, I will say that in the show, we have the 3 children who burned the house down. Spoiler alert. Okay? In the book, it was Izzy. Okay? In the book, it was Izzy. It was so funny reading y'all's comments because y'all were like, it was Mia. Mia done went and burnt that house down. Mia, it was Pearl. Pearl burned it down. It was Pearl. Pearl burned it down. Y'all, on the show, it was the 3 kids. In the book, it was Izzy. But anyway, so we have Mia and Pearl. They are gone. And we have Mia and Pearl in front of Mia's parents' house. And we have Pearl at the door. And so we're going to see where that goes. Pearl wrote a beautiful, little note. It was just beautiful. This story is so well written, so well acted. What did I think about the series? I thought the series was fantastic. Okay. The book was better. Okay. But the series was great. Well written, well acted. Will there be a season 2? Well, they sure enough left the door open. I mean, what's going to happen between BB and the baby, Linda and Mark? What's going to happen between Elena and Bill? What's going to happen with Izzy? Where Izzy at? Okay. Moody, Trip, and Lexi. How would their lives be affected by all this? Okay. And then we have Mia and Pearl. All right. Is her parents going to accept, Pearl and, so when would they bring in the Ryans? So I think it most definitely can be a season 2, but I feel like in order for season 2 to work, you have to bring back everyone. You have to bring back every person. You cannot have a different Elena. You cannot have a different Mia. You can't have a different Izzy. You can't have a different Pearl. You can't have a different Moody, Trip. You can't have, no different Bill. You have to have the same people. Okay, so we shall see if Hulu brings back a season 2. Again, y'all, this ain't no full review. This is just a recap-ish. This is just my thoughts on the series, on the, season finale. What are your thoughts? What did you think about the season? What did you think about the finale? I enjoyed myself. And again, thank you so much for, rocking with me during this. Your comments, your likes, your shares. I so appreciate your support on this. And hey, if there's a season 2, then I will see you season 2 of Little Fires Everywhere. Until then, y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.